you just clear out the space for me. We're fine. Chances of it laying eggs inside my head are very low, I think. I can see, is it my eyebrow? Can I see my, good morning. I always do this. Good morning. I don't know why I always do that. Control the hands. As some of you may know, I moved house very recently. So this week we're doing something a little bit different and we are setting up my sewing/craft studio. This room we're in. Now we are renting, so that means that I can't, for example, paint the wall screen, which I would. I cannot rip up the carpet, which I would. So we'll have to work within the confines of what can be achieved with furniture, 3M hooks, and my complete lack of interior design skills. So this is the studio. It's the master bedroom, so I have the most amount of space to work with and I won't be taking over the dining room and lounge room as I used to. Very exciting. Very exciting for the general cleanliness of the house too. We've got this little nook over here by the window, storage cupboards, this spot on the floor which gets the most sunlight of anywhere in the house, so that's where Alf's probably going to be lying down a lot of the time. This is the back wall and this is the light fixture. This is the light fixture that I wish I could do something about. So let's talk about the plan. My gosh, this wall is cold. I need to jump in real quick to warn you about the lighting in this video. A few weeks ago I turned on my camera and all the settings were different, and ever since the exposure has been way off, so please bear with me while I try to fix it. I'm hoping to spend as little as possible on this, try and be really thrifty with it, because moving has already been so gosh dorking expensive as it is. By the way, I'm trying to swear less. You get like one swear word per video, so I've got to save it. So for this back wall, I figure this is probably going to be my backdrop for most of my intros, so I want to fill up that wall with lots of picture frames and put little pretty knickknacks on that chest of drawers there. I figured that we'll put the table in this middle space here, and that will be for cutting out fabric and pattern drafting and general crafting. I'm thinking that this nook here can be where I permanently set up my sewing machine and overlocker so that I don't have to always pull them out of the top of the cupboard, which is what I had to do at my old place. I also want to put a rug down here to contrast just how white this whole room is. I also want to improve the lighting in here. The light bulb needs to change on that fixture, and I'm gonna attempt to try and make it a little bit better, maybe. We're also going to figure out my storage for all of my fabrics and craft supplies, and hopefully figure out a way to make my most used sewing supplies a bit more accessible. For the table in this room, I'm going to use my existing desk, which is currently here. This is the spare room / my editing space. So you may ask, if this desk is going into the studio, what's gonna go here? And that's where this Ikea order comes into it. So I've got a new desk there and also some other lovely little things that we will get to. Oh, elf mouth. Seamless transition. I actually love building Ikea furniture, so I'm quite looking forward to doing that. And I know I said I wasn't going to be spending money, but those lamps are so cute. You'll see them. I will show you the setup of those things when we're done, if the house is clean enough. So I think that the first thing that I need to do is really clear up some space. I'm so excited for today. I'm not very good at like teasing things, but we have something fun coming up very soon. So in order to prepare for that, I need to clean up all this mess that you can't see, but boy. So we're gonna start with cleaning up this pile. The state of this room was basically everything to go in my studio had just been dumped here when we moved in. I took a little break to look at my boys enjoying the serenity.
How's the serenity?
At this stage, I was just trying to clear some space that I could actually think, and then the organization can come later. Finally. For my fabric stash. And cotton, I am a little bit out of breath. I have cleared a lot of space for my delivery that is arriving any moment now. So yeah, I've been wanting an industrial machine for a while now. I've got a couple of projects in the pipeline which are going to be a little bit heavier, and my domestic machine just wasn't up to the task. I did a lot of research in a short amount of time because ADHD. This is a Juki DDL 5550N-7. Which probably means nothing to most people. So this was exactly the machine I was looking for at a way better price point than what I had seen at other places. So this is the new workhorse, and I am gonna have to figure out how to use it. There's a bunch of different stuff. So this has a foot pedal at the bottom, like a big old foot pedal, like a treadle, is that what they call it? Where you go forwards to sew, and then you press back to lift the foot, and then you press back to lift the foot, take the needle out and cut. When I went to the factory, I did test it out on double layers of leather. I tested it out on my denim, rolled up 4 times, straight stitches the whole way. I'm so happy you're here. Isn't she lovely? Good boy, Alfie. See, it's got this kind of control panel here. It's got both the spools, and then one of them connects to the auto bobbin winder, which is sick. So this is the knee lift, which I probably won't use very much. Got our nice servo motor here. This is a bath of oil down here. Very scary, which means I need to get a rug for under here for sure. Look at it. Look at it. You can't see it. It's not in focus. Look at her. Okay, so really important, we need to name her. Like, my instinct says that just to call it Juki. What do you reckon? What's a good name for a solid, hard worker who we're going to go on adventures with? Have a look, think about it, let me know. I'm so excited. Thank you for being here, because I wouldn't have bought it if it wasn't that I felt like the channel might actually go somewhere. So I will say thank you to everyone who has subscribed and everyone who likes the videos and comments. And if you want to be lovely and help me out, maybe a like for this video or a subscribe if you haven't already. It would help me out massively. Thank you so much, and stop being sappy and let's get back to work. Let's go. Snacks and work. Okay, well this could probably do with some more organizing. So I think maybe like my wool here, this is quite an expensive one, and so is this one, so I'll probably put them in the drawers instead. Scraps of wool. Oh, this bag's full of fabric, okay. When I was cleaning up before the delivery guy got here, I did this in literally 12 minutes because I was just really focused and I was just shoving things in places. And now that it gets to the point of actually having to organize it, I'm starting to panic. Let's just get things away, get them looking pretty so that we can keep going with projects. Why am I so zoomed in? That's worse. Yeah, don't let my brain derail me now. We've still got a lot we want to do today. I will not be beaten by random fabrics that I don't know how to store. Pattern. Okay. Oh no, oh no. In the last place, this bottom drawer is where I kept things like interfacing and horsehair braid. So we're gonna continue with that theme because at least then I might be able to find it. What have I put in here? Oh man, I've already put polymer clay and future Christmas decorations in here. My fabric stash I kind of think about being more like stuff that I bought from op shops that I didn't necessarily have a plan for. And then these ones are things that I've bought for very specific projects. And I know that this is an insane orange. It has a very specific purpose for a project that I will one day work up the nerve to do. These ones can be in the pile of things I'll probably forget about. Look, that's pretty much all the fabric done. Look, that's pretty much all the fabric done. It'd be good if I was in the shot. Now what? Oh, I know I just walked through a spider web and it might be in my ear. I know there was a spider web there, I saw it earlier. Like with a spider on it, okay? This house is very nice, but it's also very old. There's a lot of spiders. Okay, you just clear out the space for me. We're fine. Chances of it laying eggs inside my head are very low, I think. Ah! No, oh my God, more zip ties. Zip ties need to go in a drawer. Zip ties are with interfacing for when I eventually forget that, okay? Do I put stuff into piles and then work out what there's room for in drawers? Okay, so that's all embroidery. Wow, how much Alf padding is in this video? Not enough for him, apparently. I'm not sure this helped. Help. All right, so I have sort of sorted this into piles. Oh boy. I sure do hope that you like cleaning montages because there seems to be a few of them in this video. Also a lot of staring blankly, but I have mostly edited that out. Oh, and I didn't have my mic turned on for this, but I got a wicked cramp and spent a long time rolling around on the floor. I have the worst cramp in my foot, but the space in here, the space in here is pretty much clean. So I think that means I'm gonna bring my Ikea order in here so that I can build the things. Also, my brother and his fiance are coming over really soon, so I don't know at what point I'm gonna sign off today, but if I do randomly just disappear, then I will see you tomorrow. Oh my God, my foot. All right. Oh, I'm so excited for these lamps. Oh, they're so cute and old looking. I should actually mention, these are for the lounge room and not my studio, but I included them because I wanted you to see how cute they are. I love it. Okay, I need a tiny screwdriver. This is the little like holder thing and it makes it into a lantern. Oh my gosh. Oh no, my tiny screwdriver is too tiny. Excuse me? Hello? I can't get it open. It's lefty-loosey, right? Okay, let's try this one. Look at how cute it is. I'm gonna try plugging it in. Why isn't that turning on? Why isn't anything working? Maybe the globe isn't in right. Before I put the glass back on, let's try that again. Why isn't this working? We'll try the other one. Well, that's embarrassing. The part that I thought was the on switch is the off switch, and you just have to keep turning them because they have built-in dimmers. I love it. Okay, you can sort of see it here, but do you see how low this light fixture is? Like, I am not a tall person. I don't like this. I'm gonna try and take part of it down. This is a bad idea in a rental, but I'm doing it anyway. Well, oh, Jesus Christ. It's so dusty. This has zip ties holding it up. Ha 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 ha, yes. Oh, how good. Huh? Oh, that's so much better. Tom's gonna get me a better light bulb for that as well. The one that was in here was only 4 watts, so it was doing nothing. Why would you make a light fixture this low in a room with a ceiling of such an average height? Hello. Did you make this mess? Did you get a treasure this morning? Yeah, I'm definitely gonna need to put a rug here. This is gonna be his favorite spot. Now, I really do want to say good morning, but it is the afternoon, and I don't have a good reason for that. I don't know, I started the day by doing the dishes and then things just rolled along from there. But we're here now, and overnight I made an executive decision. We are going to put the nice new table in the studio. I don't know why I had it in my head that I needed to take the other table out of the office. It's a lot of work. It's big stuff around for what is essentially not as pretty a table as the one that I bought. It would be like this much longer, and I just don't think it's worth it because I can just use the floor to cut fabric out. It'll be fine. So this afternoon, in the next hour, we are making the table for this room, and then I am going for a drive because I need to go pick up my new chair from a Facebook Marketplace person. And then I have to go and pick up an additional order from Ikea. Let's build this table. This one should be fairly easy, I think. Somehow the lamps were the hardest thing. Also, I'd just like to say that I don't understand how anyone makes a plan and then executes that plan. I think people who can do that are amazing because my plans are going to change probably constantly while we sort out this space. But I'm doing my best, and hopefully at the end we will have a functional sewing room. The legs kind of remind me of those little wooden train whistles, you know, like, boo. Hang on. It went in my mouth. I got sawdust in my mouth. Oh my God, that's so many screws. This doesn't look simple at all. Hang on a second. Why are there so few holes in the table? There's like only one hole in the middle at each end. How? How does everything else stay on? Now, contrary to what happened earlier in the video, I usually find IKEA furniture easier to put together. However, this table had 12 screws that need to go through the wood without pre-made holes, so needless to say. My hero!
Got your back, Amy.
Ow. It's my blistered hand. Yay! Progress! Alright, well, now I just need to tidy up all of Alf's treasures. I found this rug from Ikea that gave me major Jane Austen embroidery vibes, but it was just so expensive. Would you believe, though, I found this exact rug for sale on Facebook Marketplace the next day for only $40. The rug has been acquired. Ignore the trash. This is all still from the move. And now, we are at Savers. Let's go try and find lamps or picture frames. This gives me Truman Show vibes, and I do not like it.
Bits of the day, what the coolest stuff for your flat?
It's not a picture frame. Very appetizing. Nice. Not what I was looking for, but nice. I think someone was fighting a trolley in this IKEA car park, so you can't hear me, but all I was saying was that I had forgotten to film me getting my IKEA order and picking up my chair, so I will show you it when I get home. All the ones I like are green. Not bad. It's not a nice print, but none of the prints are nice. Can you trim a lampshade in velvet? I don't know. I couldn't decide, so I got both. Now, I super appreciate that the person who decided to sell this rug sold it for $40. I didn't even negotiate. But my God, they could have vacuumed it like once. It was pretty gross. Good morning. Hello, Alfred. Yes, I'm packing up your toys. I spent the morning sorting out the prints and the picture frames. There was a lot of measuring and trying to remember which one was which so that they would be the right size for the frames. So I think what we're gonna do today, I feel kind of weird explaining it while I sit on the floor, is we're going to paint the picture frames, and while those are drying, I think I should probably deal with this bag of thrift flips. This is a sign you go op shopping too much. If you have an entire garbage bag of thrift flips that are supposed to happen, which means I need to stop going to op shops. Which reminds me, I went to the op shop this morning and picked out a lampshade. Also, I tried to dress cute today, and I'm gonna be painting today, so I need to get changed. Why am I in charge of me? I didn't film getting the prints or going to the op shop because I was listening to the new Taylor Swift album and I was distracted. Huh? Facebook Marketplace. Isn't she pretty? So this is what I'm going to be basing my entire aesthetic off of. Nice and swivel action. I have some picture frames to paint. I know that I should sand them beforehand, but I can't find my sanding block. Did you know that these are absolutely useless for most cleaning? Because if you spray any cleaning product on them, the color of the chalk swipes, the color of the chalk swipe, it's not even worth the effort to say this. The color comes off of it and goes onto the wall that you were trying to clean at the end of your lease and stains it blue. That's what I was trying to say. Okay, I don't understand. That's not the color I had in my head at all. I'm so bad at color theory. This is so blue. This one's also going to be painted dark blue, but I'm gonna do it darker again than this one. So I think we'll do this one next. I'll add some black to that once I figure out how to move this. Haha. It's crazy that I have a room to do this in now. I have a door I can shut. Big step up. Although I think you can probably still hear Thomas. We have a mild problem in that our rooms are right next to each other. Yeah, that's a nice blue. Happy with that. Oh, and it's drying really quickly too. We've got really nice weather today. Like the sun is kind of just there, I guess, but it's, you know, it's existing. But it's very nice today. It's only 23 degrees. I nearly drank that water. Whoops. I don't know if I actually even at any point explained what the theme was going to be. We're going for kind of a dark academia vibe. This velvet chair that I purchased has influenced the entire color palette because in my head it was going to be green. If there's paint on my face, you have to tell me, okay? Because my face is itchy and my hands are painty. Ooh, this doesn't even come off. It like opens like a book. But that actually kind of makes this harder because I have to paint this and the glass is kind of glued in there. We'll just be careful with this one, okay? All right, no turning back. I know this has got that shabby chic look. We're going goth instead. Oh, it's really hard to get coverage on this one. It is astounding how long this one's taking. Ah, okay, no, I got a lot on the glass just then because I was trying to be quick. Oh, so much quicker. Okay, so my frames are drying. The colors look a lot richer in real life than they do in the shot at the moment, but I am happy with those. So now let's tackle that one. Okay, I don't remember what's in here, but I think I can feel shoes, which is concerning. Oh yeah, okay. That's a military jacket that I don't know what to do with because I already have one. I'll figure it out. This can be the I'll figure it out pile. I like the coat that I never finished. Oh yeah, I know what I'm doing with these. I have an idea of what I'm doing with this next to the other green pants. Why did I buy this? Probably to alter it. I think I wanted to make this actually fit me. It's too big. So maybe we'll alter that for winter this year. Oh my God, I clearly like green, don't I? More green. Ah yes, the shoes that I made terrible. What do we think about I do a video where I finish all of my unfinished projects? Let me know. Oh yeah, these are pants that I want to fix the fit of. So that's kind of like a repair job. They're quite comfortable from what I remember. And green. Not too bad in terms of thrift flips, except for the fact that they're almost all green. I know what I like. I think I could make a really cute folk dress. I'm not really sure which culture's folk dress, but I feel like I could make something out of this if I actually sit down and do it. Do you want me to sit down and do it? Have a look. See, like, pretty. Like they're all like hand embroidered, I think. Oh, that one's machine embroidered. They're all embroidered. So yeah, what do you think? Dress? Let me know. I'm asking a lot of questions this video, I'm sorry. Yep. Second IKEA order. I already don't remember what's in here. Here we go. So this pegboard I bought like 2 or 3 years ago. I didn't realize until I got it home and like set it up that I had none of the accessories for it. And it turned out IKEA was out of stock of those for months. So it just lived behind a chest of drawers for the last couple of years. I realized it can come in here. And I have accessories now. They have so many of them in stock. So if you were in the same situation, you can go get them now. I don't know what I'm gonna use these for, but let's just put them up. Hopefully this fits the lamp base that I got. I don't know, but look, it was only $8. And if you got it, one of these new from Ikea, it was $40. So I'm trying really hard to be thrifty, except for the sewing machine I bought, which was still secondhand, so still pretty thrifty, but you know. It's a little too light. So I got 2 fabrics because I had trouble deciding. Hessian for $4 a meter, and this one, which the moment I got it home, I realized that I hate it. So we're covering it in Hessian, and we're gonna see if we can do this with a hot glue gun. Why is that? Oh, I thought the chest of drawers had like a really weird curve to it. I was like, what is happening with the camera angle? That is the lampshade being in the way. So I'm feeling rather proud of myself because, very long story short, we used to use glass chopping boards until we found out they make your knives blunt. So we were like, well, we can't use those anymore. But I thought these are pretty good for rolling out polymer clay, so I decided to keep it for craft purposes. And now I'm gonna use it to put my hot glue gun on so I don't get it dripping on the carpet. Was that quick? I'm trying. Oh, come on. Yes, okay, good. It fits the other way. I don't know what I'm doing. I've never done this before, and I very rarely use hot glue. Oh my God, I'm so itchy. I can feel it through my pants. And then we just kind of roll it. Oh, it's very messy. I'm being very messy. Oh no, just fold that down. Hessian's the kind of fabric where the glue goes through it to your fingers. Oh, okay, no, I'm just dripping glue everywhere. Whoops. That's what the chopping board's there for. A gum nut just fell off a tree and Alpha's gone to angrily investigate. Okay, that is done to a certain standard. Okay, so here's like the main reason I wanted this. I love it. And it matches my chair. Oh my God, it matches my chair to an actually ridiculous degree. It's a little too matchy-matchy. It's like I transfigured my chair into a lamp. So easy. What a relief. Still managing to make it awkward though. All right, we got a lamp. I just realized that before I went to the effort of covering this, I probably should have checked if it goes on this base. It's too small. Oh, that's so disappointing. I feel very silly right now. What if okay, maybe the globe can just hold it in place. Okay, here we go. Why does this keep happening to me? Is the lampshade stopping this from going in? There it is, it wasn't screwed in properly. Okay, not bad. I tried. So that means I need to put the pictures in the frames, hang them up, tidy up a bit, and then we're done. So I think I will see you tomorrow for the reveal. I've got a lot of pictures to cut out and be very careful. I'm not gonna be careful, that's a lie. Time for pictures. Sounded like I said something else. Time for Like I said, I'm really lacking in the interior design skills, and to be honest, I completely forgot to purchase any new knickknacks. Sorry. Not me wearing almost exactly the same outfit that I wore yesterday. To be fair, I was sitting down in the only time that I think you saw me in it. I thought it was a really cute outfit, and so I get to wear it again today. It's a different shirt. So I thought I would also do just a quick little tour to show you how I've organized everything, and you can let me know what things I am missing, because it feels like I'm missing a lot of stuff. I have a lot of space still. So yeah, let's have a look around. So in this part of the cupboard, I have gone with my really overdue for a change ironing board and my iron, which needs to be replaced, my thrift flips, my sewing threads, and my finished costumes. For the middle section here, I've got patterns, pattern blocks, pattern making paper and supplies. And then over here, trims, some fabrics behind my wedding dress that I still don't know what to do with. Here we have don't worry about it, general crafting nonsense. Why did I buy this kind of like unicorn colored rope? Who knows? Fabric stash, more fabric, lamp. embroidery, general crafting stuff. It's not a junk drawer, it's a craft drawer, okay? Hot glue gun, wire, clay, that sort of thing. Sewing extras, interfacing, boning, elastic. Fabric stash overflow, drawing and paper. And this one is actually a junk drawer. I haven't completely filled it out. There are more pictures that I want to put up, but that's what we're working with so far. The table, I definitely want to stain. It stands out as way too light in the room. I just haven't decided what color I want to do it yet. I really like the pegboard, but I completely ran out of things that I felt like I wanted in reaching distance other than scissors and some pins. So look at this big empty space. I don't know what to do with it. And I'm also really happy that I will now finally have a sewing machine and an overlocker permanently set up so that I don't have to haul them around every time I want to use them. I'm not sure there's any way for me to film this without me looking like a sick Victorian child right now. This space up here, I don't know what to put here. It didn't occur to me until I was pretty much done that it needs something here. I'm thinking maybe putting my vision board there, maybe something to keep me inspired for future makes while I'm sitting here sewing. Yeah, I know it's not the most dark academia room ever, but it's the best I can do as a renter and on a budget, which I blew by buying that sewing machine. But functionally, this is amazing. And I am so excited to be making in here. I am so happy that this room is just set up in general. Thanks for hanging out. I hope you like it, and I will see you next time. Bye. I'm so happy. Oh, it fits. You can do a whole spin. Oh, I'm getting older because that made me really dizzy. I think I need to lie down.